This is a really quick video here about how there is a safedriverbenefit.com website going around. People are searching for it with the word scam, safedriverbenefit.com scam. And I'll tell you what this is. This is something, I'll just tell you right off the top so you don't have to watch the whole video if you don't want to. You're receiving text messages. I'm assuming that's why you're looking this up, or you're one of my subscribers. Thank you for watching. It says something like this. Notice, Bonnie, your $615 state safe driver balance is still unclaimed. Wow, there's $615 that you can just claim. Way too good to be true. Of course, it's not true. The final review is November 2nd. So they tell you the final review is the day of. This is a text message that someone received. They're pasting it here, and it goes to motorpolicies.com, right? This other one here says, Richard, your $615, blah, 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 blah. And it says that you have to claim it by the 7th, which is the same day he posted. So it seems like they want you to claim the same day, sense of urgency. And this third example here says November 12th, but they want you to claim it by November 13th. Safedriverbenefit.com again. It goes to wagoninsured.com. And the second one was smarterauto.com. The first one was motorpolicies.com. And so I will tell you what this is. This is something where you click on this, and it's not going to like steal your information or hack you or anything like that. But what this is going to do, it's going to take you to a website like one of the 3 or dozens or hundreds of others that different people who don't want you to know who they are, maybe, I don't know, are setting up to try to tell you, hey, come to our website. We can shop around for you, get you the best quote easily, effectively, which sounds great. But do companies work for free? No. And so what you will find is that after you give them your information, your first name, last name, email address, phone number, are you a homeowner? Are you married? Things like that. Maybe they'll ask you your household income, and maybe they'll ask you other stuff, more personal stuff. You'll get to the point at the very end of the steps where it says, it has like a get quotes button, and there'll be some fine print under that. And that's where the key is. It mentions marketing partners, how you might end up receiving a bunch of calls, texts, emails from marketing partners. And it doesn't seem the people who are running those websites are definitely the people behind safedriverbenefit.com, but someone from whoever registered safedriverbenefit.com certainly is somehow, monetizing this for themselves, whether through commission or whatever. So when you give your information on one of those websites, what they're going to do is they're then going to give that information to other companies, and that's how they make their commission, their money, whatever. And what happens to your data, your information after that, I don't know. But I would have to say people are searching for this with the word scam because it's unsolicited. They are scamming you, the text message sender, in that they are lying to you about a $615 state safe driver balance. You don't have that much unclaimed money. That'd be great, right? Here's $600. That'd be amazing, right? Way too good to be true. They want you to see that text, which is a lie, a knowing lie. They're knowingly lying to you by sending that to you, so that you click on that, the link in the text message, and it takes you to one of those websites, and you end up giving up some of your personal information, maybe financial data at some point, I don't know. And they get commission based on that, they being the people who run those websites. And I don't recommend doing that. I know it might be easy, but do you really want to just give away some sensitive personal information just like that? Go to insurers in your town, just call them over the phone, or go directly to their insurance websites and say, I want a quote. Now, will that take a little bit more time to do like a few different quotes than going to one website? Yeah, but you're not giving away your personal information, your financial data in a way that it might be sold. Are insurance companies, if you go directly to them, maybe going to sell your information or provide it to third parties? That's a question you should ask them directly. My assumption would be that you can tell them, hey, I don't want my personal information to be sold or anything like that, because you're talking directly to an insurer, especially for a big company in your town. Maybe that's a possibility. But this thing going around, safedriverbenefit.com, these text messages, don't get involved in this. Don't fall for this. I cover scams here on my channel. I know it's just got my name, but I mainly do scam busting now. I kind of fell into this a few years ago and have made more than 1,000 videos. I'm also a senior reporter full-time on a news website elsewhere. And so I've gained a lot of experience with online scam busting. And this is one of those that people are searching around for. I saw it and I wanted to cover it because I don't want people to give away their personal information, because I know most people aren't going to read terms and conditions. The terms and conditions, terms of service, the fine print. We all know the old jokes from years ago about iTunes. Who's going to read the iTunes terms and conditions? Comedians would put in their jokes here or there, wherever it made sense, something about that. And the people who run these websites might say, hey, it's there, we're legally covered, but they know deep down people are not necessarily going to read that. That's just the way it is, though. So I hope that my videos helped. I see this going around. It doesn't look great. And I want to save you from giving away your personal information. This goes for a lot of big websites too, maybe, that also try to give your information away. They'll say we'll shop around for you. Maybe you've seen commercials for these big companies. Just be careful with your information online, because people want it, because the people want to make money based upon you doing it. Don't work for free for someone. Do things the right way. I hope this has helped you. Like, comment, subscribe. The thanks button is down below too. The heart-shaped symbol. That's your way, if you want, to get back to me and my scam busting efforts. It's a way to tip me through Google and YouTube, right in the YouTube app, so you know it's legitimate. To the right of the thumbs up and thumbs down buttons is the heart-shaped symbol. And if you want to tap that, that'd be really cool. I would appreciate it. I get almost nothing from that. Maybe $2 to $5 a month now, right? That's like nothing. That's all. It's like change. But if someone out there with a lot of money wants to say, hey, you know what, Jordan, I'm a zillionaire, here's a bunch of money, that'd be really cool. Because I want to try to continue showing people the right way to do things and to stay away from scams. I'm not saying this is a scam, but of course they lied to you about the state safe driver balance of $615. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching.